Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1961 season is on the air. Got a little bit of a late start tonight, had a power outage down here, but everything is back there, so the delay is over. Today's date is June 9th, 1961. We are at Old Candlestick Park as the Pittsburgh Pirates will take on the San Francisco Giants. The Pirates come into this game at 27-20. They are very much in the thick of it in the National League. They are right now in third place behind the Dodgers and the Cardinals. The Giants at 24-26. 2 games under 500, right now tied with the Reds for fourth. So right now the Giants very much alive. But remember, however, even though I take the top 4 teams in the National League and the top 5 in the American League, you must have a winning record. You do not have a winning record, the playoffs will be modified. But we got a good game here at Candlestick Park. The Giants historically won it 9-6. The Giants had 13 hits. The Pirates had 12 hits. They also had 2 errors. John West, Brian B., and Brian Pedersen join us here at Candlestick Park. So we should have a good matchup tonight, hopefully here in the National League. Again, I do apologize for the late start, but we are all set and ready to go. I will tell you guys one thing. If I have a game scheduled and you do not see me get online before 9 o'clock, pretty much something occurred and I could not get to the game tonight. But you know I'm actually pretty reliable if possible. You never know when life might get in the way. Let's get to the game, shall we? Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants. A very young kid named Juan Marisol. 13 wins, 10 losses, a 3.89 ERA. Marichal would like to be a Hall of Famer one day. I think he's got a long way to go. We'll see about that. So he gets the start tonight for the Giants. Our first look at Marichal, and we are ready to go. It's our second look at the Pirates, however, as we'll see what they bring to the table. Let's get to the game and go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Pirates, center fielder Bill Verton. 260 average, 9 homers, 58 RBIs in 61. We are using black, white, and orange dice. Giants are the home team. Let's get started here at the stick. Marichal, 6'6", strikeout 15. That is going to be high. Candlestick Park, no adjustments to anything. Although 174 home runs, so Candlestick could play as a hitter's park. 4-1, Verton goes ahead and hits a fly out to left, and that will be the first out. And that'll be taken care of by Keane, 1 down. Marichal had 124 strikeouts that year and 43 walks. Next up for the Pirates will be shortstop Dick Groat. 275 average, 6 homers, 55 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats. Marichal will make the pitch. 2-3, walk, 6. Yep, that's ball 4, and Groat will trot the first on a walk. First walk issued by Marichal. And coming up next is going to be that guy. Wants to be the best Puerto Rican player in baseball history, and he says he wants to be the Puerto Rican Willie Mays. Well, I don't know about that. I think this kid may have the goods, but we'll have to see. Right fielder Roberto Clemente, 351 average, 23 homers, 89 RBIs. Died way too early, and he would have over, and I don't care what any Pete Rose fan out there would say, Clemente would have over 4,000 hits if he played to Rose's age, and he would have. Strategy roll, and that is a 10. Nothing happening with Groat. Infield, of course, a double play depth. Marichal, 6-1. That is a blank. Roberto, 3-2. He grounds 1 to short, however. 2-2-3. Second base pivot Hiller -1. A 1-2. It's a double play. Nope. So it's a grounder to short. The throw is going to go to first, and Groat will get the second on the 6, and that is out number 2. And now we'll see first baseman Rocky Nelson, 197 average, 5 homers, 13 RBIs, only played in half the games for the Pirates that year. Strategy roll, that is an 8, nothing happening. Grote stays at second. Marichal, 2-6, that is a blank. Nelson, 6-5, and that ball is hit to right field. That is a 13, and against the righty, Nelson's going to go ahead and get it. And that is going to be a triple to right. Grote will come around. He will score. Nelson gets the third, and just like that, the Pirates get on the board first, 1-0 on an RBI triple by Nelson. So he comes through with a big-time triple, and he will get the third. And next batter for the Pirates, left fielder Bob Skinner, 268 average, 3 homers, 42 RBIs. Nelson on at third, that is a 2. He's not going anywhere. Marichal will go ahead and pitch. Marichal, 4-4, wild pitch, 17, no, that is ball 1. That would have brought in Nelson. Marichal again, 5-4, strikeout 9, and he will get him. Called strike 3 on Skinner, and that will retire the side. And that's the first strikeout for Marichal. 1 run on 1 hit and a walk. And Marichal limits the damage as we go to the bottom of the first. Not only was Clemente a great hitter, he had a cannon for an arm. Yes, I should let you know his arm rating is -2 in the ball game, expectedly so. Bottom of the first, starting pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates in this game was Harvey Haddix. We've already seen him so far. 10 wins, 6 losses, a 4.10 ERA, 99 strikeouts, 35 walks for the Bucks. He gets the call tonight against the G-Men. Philip Reynolds joins us here at Candlestick Park. Leading off for the Giants will be third baseman Joey Amalfitano, 255 average, 2 homers, 23 RBIs in 61. Haddix will make the pitch. Let's see here, 4-5, walk, and that will be ball 4, and Amalfitano will walk. There were 15 runs scored in this game, so it could be a high-scoring affair due to both pitchers not being that good. This was Marichal's, I believe this was Marichal's second year before he really started getting good. Infield double play depth. Second baseman Chuck Hiller is up next, 238 average, 2 homers, 12 RBIs. Amalfitano did have 7 stolen bases, not going anywhere with the 19. Hiller could bunt here, and 238 average. You know what? I'm going to lay the bunt down. So the infield's a double play depth, not corners in, not expecting the bunt. So let's see what happens. So Harvey Haddix will pitch. 3-6, error on a grounder. That still counts. That still counts. The bunt coming in. Hiller goes ahead and bunts it to the first baseman. That is a 17. That is a 17. His bunt rating is a 5. And let's see what we got here. So it's bunt to the first baseman. That is a 17. And that is going to be lead runner thrown out. Batter safe at first. However, it is an error on a grounder. So it is hit to first base, and that is Nelson. His error rating is a 3. That's a 16. He will not make an error, so the throw goes to second to get Amalfitano, and Hiller will go to first, and that is 1 out. So they try the bunt, but it doesn't succeed there, even though Hiller was an excellent bunter. Well, that will be a fielder's choice. And now Hiller will take his spot at first base. Joel Turney joins us here at Candlestick Park. Next batter for the Giants will be left fielder Harvey Keane. 265 average, 5 homers, 46 RBIs, future manager. So let's see if they get anything here. That is an 18, and nothing will happen on that one. Keane will go ahead and bat. Haddix, 1-2. That is a blank. Keane, 6-3. Base hit right past second. That will be a single. Hiller, a base running rating of 3. That will get him to third. So a single moves the runners over. Nice hit by Keane. As Sports Time Machine, Utah Mike and Woodman 564 join us here at Candlestick Park. Runners at the corners with one out. And coming up to bat for the Giants will be that guy. He says he wants to be the greatest all-around player in baseball history. I say, you're getting there, Willie, but I think you just need I think you may just need a few more home runs in your career. Center fielder, say hey, Willie Mays, 308 average, 40 homers, 123 RBIs. Runners at first and third. Keane at first, Hiller at third. Strategy roll still. That is a 6. Nothing happening. Keane will hold at first. Haddix will make the pitch, and they're going to try for the double play. Haddix, 3-5. That is a blank. Mays, 4-2, and he line drive right to third base. That is out number 2. And let's see if there's a chance to get a batter out. Let's see, a 1 or a 3. There's going to be a double play. That is a 5. No, Hiller and Keane both get back 2 outs. So Willie hits on a line drive to third, but they can't turn the double play. 2 outs. And now we will see another Hall of Famer, first baseman Orlando Cepeda. Another guy that wants to be in the Hall of Fame. Keep hitting. 311 average, 46 bombs, 142 RBIs. This Giants team was loaded with a lineup. 2 outs now, strategy roll. That is a 14, nothing happening. Haddix will make the pitch. Haddix, 5-4, strikeout 1, got him, he'll get out of the jam. Strikeout number 1 for Haddix. No runs, a hit, and a walk as the Giants threaten, but they can't get the run in. And after 1, it is already 1-0 in favor of the Bucks. A lot of people say Willie Mays was the greatest player ever. It's arguable, and the reason why I say that, yes, Willie Mays was the best all-around player in baseball history. But Babe Ruth still beats him. Why? Ruth could do something that Mays couldn't do. Pitch. That's why Babe Ruth is the best player in baseball history, period. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Bucks will be third baseman Don Hoke. 298 average, 12 homers, 61 RBIs. Good, nothing wrong with those stats. Marichal, 2-4, strikeout 5. He'll get him. Struck him out. Strikeout number 2 for Marichal. 1 out. And here is the catcher, Hal Smith. 223 average, 3 homers, 26 RBIs. Played in about half the games for the Pirates that season. Marichal, 3-3, range play at the park. Candlestick, 4-3, and that is hit to right field. That's hit to right field. That is a 5. That's going to be a single, but it is a range play to the right fielder, and that happens to be Felipe Alou. Lousy range. His range is a 1. Can he channel his inner Greg Luzinski? Nope, that's going to be a single, and Smith will get to first. Base hit there for Smith, and he will get to first base. DBIP joins us here at Candlestick Park. And that will bring up second baseman Bill Mazeroski. Is it me, or do I think he's the Harold Baines of the 60s? I don't know why he is in the Hall of Fame. I mean, he's a very good player, but Hall of Fame? Does Bill Mazeroski remind you of Harold Baines? I don't know why he's in there, but I don't know. It could just be me. Mazeroski, though, not a bad year in 61. 265 average, 13 homers, 59 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats. Infielder double play depth. Nothing happening with Smith. He'll stay at first. Marichal with the pitch. 2-4, strikeout 3. He got him. And that is strikeout number 3 for Marichal, 2 down. And now we'll see the pitcher, Harvey Haddix, 143 average and 3 RBIs for the Bucks that year. Share same middle name as Bucky Dent. Yes. Marichal will go ahead. We'll do a strategy roll first. Nothing on the 12. Smith will pitch. Marichal will pitch. 6-2. That is a blank. Haddix, 4-1. Ground ball to first. Handled easily by Cepeda. And that'll retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Pirates. And we will go to the bottom of the second. The shot got him in, maybe. Yeah, the shot. Yeah, that might have been gotten him in, but, I understand that, but still, I just don't know why. I look at Bill Mazeroski's stats, and I see Harold Baines. I just don't get it. Bottom of the second inning, leading off for the Giants, right fielder Felipe Alou, 289 average, 18 homers, 52 RBIs. Lousy in the outfield, but great at the plate. Haddix will go ahead and pitch. Haddix, 6'5", strikeout 15, that is high. Alou, 2-5, and that's a line drive hit right to second, caught by Maz, and that is out number 1. One down, and here is the shortstop, Eddie Brassard, 211 average, 3 homers, 11 RBIs. Played a little under half the games for the Giants in 61. Haddix, 1-1 against the righty, that's a blank. Brassard, 6'6", base hit past short, and Brassard will take that 211 average and get himself a single. That's a base hit for Brassard. He will hold at first. And now we'll see the catcher, Ed Bailey, 245 average, 13 homers, 53 RBIs in 61. Infield at double play depth. Brassard had 1 stolen base. That 9 keeps him there. Haddix will make the pitch. Haddix, 5'6", against the lefty. Walk plus, and that will walk him on a 6 as Bailey's becomes a 17 on that. And now the Giants are in business with 1 out. Runners at first and second, 1 down. And now we'll see the pitcher, Juan Marisol, 119 average, 3 RBIs in 61. Very said, a very young Marichal at this time. Do you feel the same about Rizzuto, or did his world championships a lot of Yankees encourage the committee to get him through? I could say the same about Rizzuto, but I have to look at his stats again. So I'm not going to make an opinion now. I have to look at his stats again. Brassard at second, Bailey on at first, and nothing on the strat. Haddix will make the pitch. Haddix, 6'1", that's at the park. Stick, Candlestick, 6'6", that's going to be a fly out to center. That's going to get caught by Verton for out number 2, and Brassard will stay at second base, 2 down. He's automatically a 0 on a fly out to center, -2 out there. So I don't even look at the arm. It's automatic, 2 down. And now we'll see Amalfitano. He walked his first time up. Now 2 outs with runners at first and second. That is a 17, nothing happening. Yeah, Rizzuto has better stats. That's what I was thinking, Brian B. I have to look at him. Haddix with the pitch. 4-4, range play. Amalfitano, 3-3 against the lefty. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Hoke. Pretty decent. His range is a 3. That is a 2. He'll take care of it, and he's gonna. Let me just think where I was at. That is a 5. That was hit in the hole. He's gonna throw the second to get Bailey and retire the side. So again, the Giants threaten but don't get any runs. No runs on 2 hits. Still 1-0 Bucks after 2. As I said, I am thoroughly enjoying this 1961 season, learning all about these guys that played baseball before I was even born. Sports Time Machine, Utah Mike, I forget, when were you born? Did you see these guys play when you were young? In 1961? I forget how old you are there, Utah Mike. And I'm not saying you are old. I know you know a lot of baseball history there, Utah. Doug Hunt joins us here at Candlestick Park. We go to the top of the third. Leading off for the Pirates will be Bill Verton. Verton is 0 for 1. 1-0 Bucks here at Old Candlestick Park before they even put in the bleachers, the new stands in it. Marichal with the pitch. 3-6, possible error. Verton, 4-4. That's a single into center field. That will be a base hit. Center fielder Mays has an error rating of 6. That's a 4, and he's gonna boot that ball, and it's gonna get away from him. It's a single to center, so Verton on an error automatically takes second. A 1-3, he'll take third. He does not. He stays at second base. A single and an error for Verton. That is an error on Willie Mays. He'll wind up on second. First error for the Giants in this game. They didn't have any errors historically. Funny, I am your age, March of 68. Oh, okay. I guess it's the beard that you have there, Utah Mike. I guess maybe it's the beard or something. I don't know. March of 68. I don't know. Clee baseball fan joins us here at Candlestick Park. So an error puts Verton on second. Here comes Grote. Grote walked his first time up. Don't worry there, Utah Mike. I feel you know what? Maybe I've heard you. I tell you, you got such a young voice. Your voice actually sounds younger than mine sometimes. That is a 2. Verton is going to stay put at second base. Marichal will go ahead and make the pitch. Marichal 2-1 against the righty. That is a blank. Grote 1-6 and a fly to left field. That'll be caught by Keane for out number 1. Verton will stay at second base. 1 down. It's a shame some of these guys I did not get to see play. I mean, Sandy Koufax retired before I was born, and Roberto Clemente passed away before I even got to really know what baseball was. 1 out. And speaking of Roberto Clemente, that's the guy that's up. He is 0 for 1. The Puerto Rican Willie Mays, best Puerto Rican player in baseball history. I don't think anybody will doubt that. Marichal, let's see anything on Strat. That's an 18. He will stay put. Marichal with the pitch. Marichal, 4-2. Error on a grounder. Clemente, 6-2. That ball is hit to right field. That is a 14 against the righty. Clemente is going to come through. He's going to smack a triple. That is a triple for Clemente. That will score Verton. Clemente goes to third. Now it's an error on a grounder, and that's hit to right field, and that is a Lou. His error rating is a 2. He will not make an error. Clemente will hold it third. It is 2-0 Pirates. Stadium groans. So Roberto Clemente goes ahead and gets himself an RBI triple. Still nobody out in the top of the third. Here comes Nelson. Nelson got a triple his first time up. He's 1 for 1. People accuse of me and Santa Claus have to keep the bear short around the holiday. Well, hey, Utah Mike, it's got to be great to be loved either way, my good man. It's always good to be loved. Just watched 81 Mets over 81 Cubs. Yes, Kurt Berglund was doing a season ticket baseball demonstration. Check out his amazing channel for those of you who don't know who he is. He is amazing at what he does. Very knowledgeable about these games. And I recommend him for any tutorial about learning any new game. Clemente on at third. The infield is going to come in. And that is an 11, nothing happening. Marichal will make the pitch. 4-4. Wild pitch. Nope, ball 1. 16, too high. Marichal again, 4-4. Wild pitch. 17, no, ball 2. Marichal, 2-6. That's a blank. He's not tired. Nelson, 6-3, and that is a ground ball to short. Clemente, good rain and run there. It's a ground to short. The infield is in. Clemente has a base running rating of 2. They're going to send him in there. And they're going to take the out at first, so it's going to be 2 outs. They're going to let Clemente score, and it will be 3-0 in favor of the Bucks. So the Giants decide to go ahead and get the out and make it 2 outs. It would have been a 1, 2, or 6 that Clemente would have scored. I could have rolled for that, but I'll make the decision in here. 3-0 in favor of the Bucks on a ground out. But the run does score, though. Not as much as you, Robert. He is amazing. He is terrific. And let's see here. Skinner is the next batter. Skinner is 0 for 1. Not as much as me for, what do you mean? No, I think I know what you mean. No problem there, Mr. Hunt. No problem at all. There are 2 outs, I should say. Marichal will make the pitch. Let's see, 4-6. That is a walk. That 2 will walk Skinner, and he will trot to first. David Vega joins us here at Candlestick Park. So Marichal having his problems here, and now the batter is Hoke. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Remember, this is a very young Juan Marisol. This was only his second year, I think, pitching. Marichal will pitch to Hoke here, and let's see. Anything on the strat? Nope. Skinner will stay put. Marichal will make the pitch. Marichal, 5-6, strikeout, 20, no way. Hoke, 4-5. That's a ground ball to first. That'll get taken care of by Cepeda. He'll tag the bag, and that will end the inning. 2 runs come in for the Pirates. 2 hits, a walk, and 1 error. And that error was pretty big. The Pirates have a 3-0 lead here on the G-Men. As we will go to the bottom of the third. Kurt Berglund, as I said, does an excellent job with tutorials. He's doing that season ticket baseball. I got to say this about that game. Season ticket baseball looks so deep, so rich in statistics, and that game is done by Clay Dreslock, and that game, who creates Baseball Mogul. That game just looks so deep and so rich in stats and numbers that could be maybe one of the most realistic baseball games you could play. That being said, there is such a thing, in my opinion, of a game being too deep to play. We go to the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Giants will be Chuck Hiller. Hiller grounded out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. That doesn't mean it's a bad game, though. I do like how it flows. I will say that. I do like how the game flows. Kurt Berglund did a very good job demoing the game. It is something even I wouldn't mind getting a couple of demo teams and see what happens. Also, season ticket baseball has every season from 1950 to today. There's a lot of seasons that inside pitch is missing that season ticket baseball has. 4-6, that's a strikeout. The 11 is high. Hiller, 1-1, base hit past short. That's a single. Hiller will get his first hit of the game. And he'll trot to first. Infield double play depth. Marichal is 24 years old. Thank you there, Mr. IP. Here comes Keane. Keane singled his first time up, 1 for 1. Infield is at double play depth. Hiller had 4 stolen bases. Nothing on the 10. Haddix, 5-1. That's at the park. Candlestick, 4-6. And that is a fly to right. Getting under it is Roberto. He will make the catch for the out. Hiller stays at first, obviously. Next batter is Say Hey Willie. He is 0 for 1, lined out in his first time up. Yeah, it is a good one to check out for season ticket baseball. But he's got a lot of seasons, 1950 all the way to today. So as I said, he's got seasons that inside pitch doesn't have yet. But don't you worry, Chris is working on them. Haddix, let's see, strategy roll. And that is a 5. Hiller will stay put. Haddix, and I'm not going to do a hit and run here. Haddix, 2-5 against a righty, blank. Mays, 5-2. And Willie will come through. That's going to be a double to center field. Will it score Hiller? Hiller, BR base running rating of 3. Double to center field, 0 modification. Hiller scores on a 1, 2, or 3. That is a 2, and he will. Say hey, Willie Mays gets himself an RBI double. Giants on the board. It's 3-1. So nice hit by Say Hey Willie. And the batter will be Cepeda. Cepeda 0 for 1. Infield is now back. Love inside pitch. Yes, I do. I do it. It's my favorite, as you know. Strategy roll. Say Hey Willie staying put at second. Haddix 2-6. Hit by pitch. That's too high. Cepeda 5-5. Ground ball right back to Haddix. He'll take it. The throw goes to first for the out. Mays on a 1-4 will take third, and he does. So Cepeda goes ahead and grounds out back to Haddix. And now we'll see Alou. Alou is 0 for 1. Now 2 outs here. Strategy roll, 18, nothing happening. Haddix will go ahead and make the pitch. Haddix, 4-3. Home run chance. Alou, a righty. A 1-12. The 18 is too high. Alou, 6-4. And he's going to chop it to second base. Handled there by Maz. And Maz will throw to first to get Haddix out of the inning. Wow, Alou just missed one. Giants are on the board, though. 1 run on 2 hits. 3-1 here after 3. Time for station break. This is the RJL YouTube Network. Be right back. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Pirates lead 3-1 as Dave Little joins us here at Candlestick Park. Marichal gets back on the mound. Leading off for the Bucks will be Hal Smith. Smith singled his first time up. 3-1 Pirates. Pirates very much right now in the top of near the top of the National League. The Dodgers and the Cardinals are in front of them. Marichal, 4-4. Wild pitch, ball 1. 4-5. That's at the park. Candlestick, 6-2. Home run to the pull side against a righty. Smith needs a 5. The 15 is too high, and that's going to be a fly ball to left field instead, and Keane will get to it for the out. 1 down, and here comes Mazeroski. Maz is 0 for 1. Marichal will make the pitch. 4-4, wild pitch, ball 1. 1-1 against a righty. That's a home run result. Mazeroski against a righty needs a 12. That's a 6. Not a problem. Kaboom! That ball is hit high. That ball is hit deep to center field. Willie Mays is just going to watch it go over his head. And over the wall, that is a solo home run for Mazeroski. And the Pirates will take a 4-1 lead. Stadium groans. And Mazeroski decides to go ahead and hit a home run after I compare him to Harold Baines. I think maybe he might have had something to say to me with that homer. Here's Haddix. Haddix is 0 for 1. Now a 4-1 lead for the Bucks. Marichal, a 6-2. That is a blank. Haddix, 3-4. That's grounded to short, handled by Brassow. 2 down. That was a meatball, by the way, pitched by Marichal, and of course, Maz turned it into lasagna. Here is Verton with 2 outs now. Verton singled his last time up and got an extra base on an error. Marichal will make the pitch. 1-4. Home run chance against the lefty. Verton needs a 1-6. The 9 is too high. Verton, 1-1. He grounds 1 to first. That'll get handled by Orlando. And Cepeda will get it, take it himself, and that will end the inning. 1 run on 1 hit for the Pirates. A solo bomb by Mazeroski. And they now have a 4-1 lead here going in the bottom of the 4th. I guess Maz didn't like me comparing him to Baines. Here's Eddie Brassow. He'll lead off for the G-Men. He singled his first time up, 1 for 1. Haddix will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-1, walk, 3, yes. Brassow will trot to first, and that will be a walk given up by Haddix, and that is his second. You've yet to see Marichal pitch a good game. Well, as I said, this is 1961. He was 13-10. He still had a 3.89 ERA. That was pretty high for him, but remember, he was only 24 years old. It was later when he got a lot better. Here's Bailey. Bailey, 1 for 1. He singled his first time up. Infield is at double play depth. Brassow had a stolen base, not going anywhere in the 15. Haddix will make the pitch. 1-1 against the lefty. Strikeout plus. Is that 20 going to do it? Yes, it will. Bailey is an 11, but a strikeout plus adds 10, makes that a 21, and the 20 got him. That's a big K by Haddix, and that's his second. So now 1 away. Here comes Marichal. He'll bat. Marichal is 0 for 1. And that is an 18. The bunt sign is on, but they're going to go ahead and let him hit here with 1 out. And I think they'll let him hit. Haddix with the pitch. 4-1. Strikeout. He'll get Marichal, and even if he tried to bunt, he still would have struck out. So that will be a strikeout on Marichal, and that's the 3rd strikeout for Haddix. 2 down. Haddix pitching a pretty good game so far. Here's Amalfitano. He's 0 for 1. Ed Bailey is a great guy. So I've heard, actually. Brassow on it first. Nothing on Strat. Haddix, 6-6. Range play. Amalfitano, 2-2. Fly ball, center field. That's hit to Verton. Verton, decent range. His range is a 3. And he will make the catch on a 2 and retire the side. Another nice job by Haddix. Nothing across except a walk. After 4, it's 4-1 in favor of the Pirates. Better get used to seeing the Pirates. I am pretty sure we will see them in the postseason. Pretty sure. They did not really stink in 1961. Top of the 5th coming up. Marichal will stay out there. Dick Grote leads off for the Bucks. He's 0 for 1. Marichal will set up and make the pitch. Marichal, 5-3, hit by pitch, 12, no. Grote, a 1-1, and that's a fly to right, and that will get handled by Alou for the out. One down, and that will bring up Roberto. Clemente, 1 for 3 with a triple. And at this time, Roberto Clemente still pretty young here for the Bucks, but already Roberto Clemente was considered one of the best players in the game, if not the best player in the game. Although Willie Mays, Roberto Clemente, Willie Mays, really, take your pick. They were both awesome in the field, awesome at the plate. Although Willie Mays could actually maybe steal more bases, but Clemente wasn't slow either. Marichal with the pitch. 1-2, strikeout. The 15 is high. Clemente, 4-2, base hit, right field. And Roberto continues to hit like he normally did. And that will be the second hit for Clemente. He will get the first. The batter is Nelson. Nelson 1-for-2. He has a triple. Infield a double play depth. Clemente did have 4 stolen bases that year. And that is a 20. Marichal has no pickoff, but he can balk. No. Marichal throws to try to get Clemente out, but he will get back. How about last night's game? A walk-off pickoff. First time I ever had that. Marichal, 4-3. That is a blank. Nelson, 6-4. And that is a fly to right. And that's going to get handled by Alou for out number 2. Two down now for Skinner. Skinner is, let's see here. Skinner is 0-for-1. Walked his last time up, but did strike out. Clemente again on it first. Not doing anything with the 6. Marichal will make the pitch. Marichal, 2-5. Walk, 19. That's high. Skinner, 5-2. That's grounded to second base. That'll get handled by Hiller. And he will go ahead and throw to first for the final out. No runs and a hit for the Pirates. They've gotten a hit in every single inning so far. But they have that 4-run lead now going into the bottom of the 5th. Leading off for the G-Men will be Chuck Hiller. He is 1-for-2. Singled his last time up. Haddix will go ahead and deal. 1-6 against the lefty. Strikeout, and he got him with a 6. He gets him. And that is strikeout number 4 for Haddix. He had 99 strikeouts and 35 walks that season. Keane is up next. He's 1-for-2. Haddix, he'll make the deal. And 5-5, wild pitch, ball 1. Haddix again, 1-4, range play at the park. Candlestick, 6-6. It's a fly ball to center field. That ball is hit to Verton. Once again, he's got to make a range play. His range is a 3. That is a 4. He won't get this one this time, and that's going to be a single for Keane. Keane will get his second hit of the night. He'll head to first. And here comes Say Hey Willie. Infield double play depth. Mays is 1-for-2. Has an RBI double his last time up. So Keane on it first. He had 5 stolen bases. I don't think he's going to do anything. That is a 2. Actually, no, he does not. He does not. The hit and run is called, but I'm not going to call it because Mays has awesome home run power. And remember, when you do a hit and run, you cut the home run rating in half. Mays is going to swing. Haddix, 3-3. That is a blank. Mays, 3-3. And he chops it right back to Haddix. That's a ground ball to the pitcher. Let's see what we get here. 2-2-2. And let's see here. Mays is a righty. So that is hit to second base. Second base will be the pivot. And that is Grote. So Haddix gets it. A 1 or a 2. It'll be a double play. It is a 6. Haddix had no chance to get Keane. He'll throw to first to get Mays, 2 outs. So Mays grounds out to the pitcher, but the runner will move over on a 6. And here comes Cepeda. Cepeda is 0-for-2. Keane on its second, nothing on the 10. Haddix will go ahead and make the pitch. Haddix, 4-1, strikeout 10. Yep, he got Cepeda, struck him out. Cepeda is a 12 against lefties, and he will get a nice job by Haddix. Strikeout number 5, no runs and a hit. After 5, still 4-1, favor of the Bucks. Giants having some trouble. Haddix doing a good job tonight for Pittsburgh. The entire outfield had plus arms. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Marichal still has some left in the tank. He can pitch to 5 batters before tiring. So the Giants will let him pitch. Don Hoke leads off, and he is 0 for 2. So Marichal with the pitch. 5-4, strikeout 15, no. Hoke, a 6-1 fly ball center field. Say Hey Willie will make the play. One down for Smith. Smith is 1 for 2. Marichal will make the deal, and that's a 3-4. Home run result against the righty. Smith needs a 5. That is a 10. It is too high. Smith, 1-1. He grounds one to first instead. Cepeda will take it and take it himself for the second out. Oh, Marichal pitched Smith a meatball, but Smith couldn't put the tomato sauce on it, and he just grounds it to first. Another mistake made by Marichal. Here comes Maz. Maz is 1 for 2. He has a home run. A solo bomb his last time up. Marichal will set up and make the pitch. 5-2, strikeout 11, no. Mazeroski, 2-5. That ball is hit to center field. That is a 4 against the righty. Maz will get another hit, and that will be a single to center. Maz gets a base hit. He'll hold at first base. And that will bring up the pitcher, Haddix. Haddix still has a few more batters up in the tank. He will hit. This is 1961, not 2022. Melbert's 20 joins us here at Candlestick Park. Mazeroski, 2 stolen bases, not going anywhere with the 18. Marichal will pitch to his opposite number. 4-6, walk, 5. Yes, he walked Haddix. Oh, walking the pitcher. It's something you just don't want to do. And Marichal walks Haddix. And that is the 3rd walk issued by Marichal that will bring up Verton. A chance for Verton to give the Pirates more runs. 2 outs here, top of the 6th, 4-1. Pirates lead. Strategy roll, that's a 20. Marichal does get called for a balk. He throws to second base, and he will not get a balk. But you still roll for it, even though a balk is a 1 there, so he still rolls. Now Marichal will concentrate on Verton. Marichal, 6-1, that is a blank. Verton, 4-5, and against the righty, that's going to be smacked into right field, and that's going to bounce off the wall. That will be a double for Verton. Maz will come in to score. Haddix, a base running rating of 2 with 2 outs. Double to right, -2, however, because of that arm by Alou, and Haddix will hold at third. But the Pirates do get a run. It is now 5-1 in favor of the Bucks. Verton comes through with a big hit to bring in a run and move Haddix over to third. The batter now is Grote. Marichal is tired, and he is due to bat 4th, and that's going to be it for Marichal. They are done. So Juan Marisol has a tough outing tonight. But remember, this is a young Juan Marisol. The Giants will go to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch for the Giants will be Bobby Bolin. 2 wins, 2 losses, 5 saves, a 3.19 ERA. Bolin will come on and pitch for the G-Men. So runners at second and third, Grote the batter. And Grote is 0 for 2. 5-1 Bucks. Strategy rolls are still active. That is a 6, no play. Bolin will make the pitch. Bolin, 3-3 against the righty. That's going to be an out. And it will be a fly ball to left. And getting over there is Keane. He will make the catch. And that will end the inning. A nice job by Bolin, but a run does come in. 1 run on 1 hit. I'm sorry, 2 hits, I should say. 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. The Pirates with a 5-1 lead here on the G-men at the stick. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Harvey Haddix, he will continue to pitch. And Felipe Alou leads off for the G-men, and he is 0 for 2. 5-1 favor of the Bucks. Haddix with the pitch. Haddix 6-4, strikeout 13, that is high. Alou 5-5, fly ball to right. Roberto will get to that for the out. Nice job by Clemente, an easy catch for him. Here comes Brassard. Brassard is 1 for 1, singled and walked. Haddix will make the pitch. 6-1, that's at the park. Candlestick, 1-1, that's a home run to the pull side. Against the lefty, Brassard needs a 6. That's a 16. It's going to be too high, and that is going to be a fly out to left, taken care of by Skinner, out number 2. Candlestick Park not helping out the Giants tonight. Here's Bailey, and Bailey is 1 for 2, has a single. Haddix will pitch. 2 men down, bottom of the 6th inning. Haddix 4-1, strikeout 17 is a no. Bailey 1-1, ground ball, second base, handled by Maz. Maz will toss it to first to retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the G-men. Still 5-1 Pirates after 6. We go to the top of the 7th. Bolin will continue to pitch. At least I think he will. Leading off for the Pirates will be that guy, Roberto Clemente. Clemente 2 for 3, a triple and a single. Bolin will pitch to Clemente here to start the top of the 7th inning. Bolin with the pitch. Bolin 3-5 against the righty, strikeout plus. He will get Clemente on net, and he will get him. Struck him out. I almost want, instead of calling strikeout plus, I want to maybe say super strikeout or super walk. I don't know. I have to think what I want to call that. Rocky Nelson is next. He's 1 for 3. He has a triple. Bolin with the pitch. Bolin 5-2, wild pitch, ball 1. Bolin again, 3-5 against the lefty. That is a blank. Nelson, a 2-1, and that's going to be a fly ball to center field. And getting under that will be Mays, and he'll make the play 2 down. Two outs for Skinner. Skinner is 0 for 2 with a walk. Bolin will set up and make the pitch. Bolin, 4-2, wild pitch, ball 1. Do it again, 6-3 against the lefty. That is a blank. Skinner, 6-2, and that's going to be a base hit for Skinner. He'll get a single and keep the inning alive. First hit for Skinner as he gets to first. And Hoke will take a chance. Hoke is 0 for 3. Strategy rolls are now off. So it's pitcher versus batter now. Bolin will pitch to Hoke. Bolin, 2-6 against the righty. Strikeout 3, and he will get Hoke on a K, and that will retire the side. So Bolin has 2 strikeouts, but no runs and a hit for the Pirates, as they do strand a base runner. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next matchup will be tomorrow, and it will be June 12th, and we're going to go take a trip to Memorial Stadium. We've not seen the Baltimore Orioles in this schedule block. We will see them tomorrow, and it will be a game with the White Sox once again. Tomorrow night will be the Chicago White Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Russ Kemmerer will go for the White Sox, and Billy Heft will pitch for the Orioles tomorrow. So a good matchup coming up tomorrow night at Memorial Stadium. The White Sox and the Orioles. Kemmerer against Heft tomorrow night on Inside Pitch. So don't miss that matchup. Bottom of the 7th here, though. Pirates lead 5-1. This will probably be Haddix's last inning. He is, let's see here. He will be tired after facing the batter. Pinch hitter coming up for Bolin, though. The Giants got to go to the bench. So we'll see a pinch hitter for him in the bottom of the 7th. And it will be Jose Pagan. 253 average, 5 homers, 46 RBIs. Jose Pagan will lead off against Haddix. Haddix will be tired after Pagan. We'll see how long he goes. Haddix got a 4-run lead, though. 1-4, range play at the park. Candlestick, 3-6, ground ball to short. Ball is at the Groat. Groat's got good range. His range is a 4. That is a 4. Nice play by Groat. He'll throw to first to get the out, 1 away. One down for Amalfitano. Haddix is now tired, but they're going to let him pitch. He's due to bat 3rd in the 8th, and Pirates are going to see if he can get through the inning. Pitch from Haddix. Amalfitano's 0 for 2. Haddix 5-5, wild pitch, ball 1. 6-2 against the righty. That's blank. Amalfitano 5-1, ground ball to first. Nelson will handle it himself, 2 away. Harvey Haddix pitching a heck of a game tonight, keeping this Giants team quiet. Here's Hiller. And Hiller is 1 for 3. 2 men down. Haddix with the pitch. Haddix 3-6, error on a grounder. Hiller 3-6, and that's going to be a fly ball to center field, so no error occurs. Getting to that will be Verton. He will make the catch, retire the side. What a job by Harvey Haddix as he gets it done for the Bucks. 5-1 Bucks after 7. On to the top of the 8th. Leading off for the Pirates will be Hal Smith. He'll bat. And the Giants need a pitcher. And coming on to pitch will be, let's see, you got right, left. They're going to go with, coming on to pitch for the Giants will be Jim Duffalo. 5 wins, a loss, a save, a 4.21 ERA. Duffalo will go ahead and go up against Smith. Top of the 8th, 5-1. Duffalo, 1-5, walk plus, 12 Yes, that will walk Smith, and the Pirates continue to get base runners. And that is another walk by Giant pitching. And that is the fourth walk given up by the Giants. Smith gets to first. The next batter is Mazeroski. Maz is 2 for 3, a home run and a single. Dwayne Martz joins us here at Candlestick Park. Strategy rolls are off. Duffalo will pitch. 1-2, that's at the park. Candlestick. 3-2, that's a home run to the opposite field against a righty. Mazeroski needs a 12. That's a 5, and Mazeroski just hit his second home run of the game. Kaboom! That ball is hit high. That ball is hit deep to right field. Going back for it is Alou. He won't be have nothing there. That ball is gone. Home run, Bill Mazeroski, his second of the game. Stadium groans. That was a good pitch by Duffalo. Mazeroski just got all of it. The wind went ahead and took that out. And it is now 7-1 in favor of the Pirates, as Mazeroski says to me, how dare you compare me to Harold Baines? I'm so much better than he was. My bad. Pinch hitter coming in for Haddix. They're going to take him out, even though he did a great job, but it is the 8th inning, and even though Haddix could probably go, but they're going to go to the bench as Haddix is tired. And a 7-1 lead. Pirates are happy with what they got right now. Dick Stewart will bat for him. 301 average, 35 homers, 117 RBIs. So Dick Stewart will go up against Jim Duffalo here. 7-1 now, and nobody out in the top of the 8th. Duffalo will make the pitch to Stewart. Duffalo, 1-3, strikeout 8, and he got him. And he gets Stewart on a K, and that will be the first strikeout and the first out of the inning. Here comes Verton. Verton is 2 for 4 tonight, a single or double, got an extra base on an error. Duffalo will make the pitch. 2-6, that's a blank, he's not tired. Verton, 3-3, and that's going to be a base hit right past second, and Verton gets his third hit of the game. So nice job by Verton here. And now he's now 3 for 5, and the batter is Grote. I am Grote, for those of you who watch the Marvel Universe. Grote is 0 for 3, but he did walk. 7-1 Bucks. Duffalo with the pitch. 3-2 against the righty. That is a blank. Grote, 3-4. Ground ball back to Duffalo. And let's see if he can turn the double play. 3-2-1. And he does not. And you do not get the infield double play depth because it's into the pitcher. And Duffalo's a -1 anyway. Grote a righty, so second base is pivot, and that will be Hiller, and he has a -1, so that's going to be a 0, so no chance of a double play. That is a 2. Verton will have enough speed to get to second, and Duffalo will just throw to first to get the out, 2 down. So a ground ball back to the pitcher, but Verton actually beats it, and he'll get to second. 2 down now for Roberto. Clemente is 2 for 4, a triple and a single. Verton on at second, as Mazeroski has 2 home runs today, eating my words, making me eat my words about him and Baines. Duffalo with the pitch. 6-5, wild pitch, that 16 is ball 1. Duffalo will try again. 6-2, that is a range play. Clemente, 6-4, line drive to second. Hiller is there. His range is a 2. That's a 3. It'll get past him. That will be a base hit past second. Verton will have a base running rating of 4. He will score from second. It's 8-1 Pirates. As Clemente gets himself an RBI single. That's his third hit of the game. Pirates team was not bad. So now 8-1 Pirates. And here comes Nelson. And Duffalo, this will be his final batter before he tires. But I think he's going to probably take it for the team here. 2 outs. Duffalo will pitch to Nelson. Duffalo, 4-6 against the lefty, walk plus. That 19 will walk him. And now runners at first and second with 2 outs. So Nelson walks. The batter now is Skinner, and that will be it for Duffalo. They will come get him. So the Giants will go to the bullpen here, bring on somebody to pitch to Skinner, and they will go with Billy O'Dell. 7 wins, 5 losses, 2 saves, a 3.60 ERA. So O'Dell, the farmer in the O'Dell, will go ahead and will pitch to Skinner. 2 outs, top of the 8th. Pirates in total command here. But, of course, no lead is safe on inside pitch. O'Dell will make the pitch. 3-1, strikeout 6. He will get Skinner on that, and that will retire the side. 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 walks, a 2-run bomb by Mazeroski, his second of the game. And it's 8-1 going in the bottom of the 8th. As right now the Pirates are in total command of this one. Bottom of the 8th inning. And Harvey Keane leads off for the G-Men. And he is 2 for 3, actually. 3 righties coming up for the Giants. So I think the Pirates will bring on a right-hander to pitch to him. And they will bring out Clem Labine. 4 wins, 1 loss, 8 saves, a 3.69 ERA. Labine will pitch to Keane to start the bottom of the 8th inning. Labine will make the pitch. 6-2. That's a pitcher result against a righty. A 1-20 is a single right up the middle. And we don't have to check the D20. That's good. And Keane gets a base hit. So Keane having a good night. He's 3 for 4, 3 singles. So Labine goes ahead and gives up a leadoff base hit there. Infield goes to double play. Say Hey Willie is next, and he's 1 for 3. He's got a double. Strategy rolls are off. Labine will make the pitch. 4-6. Home run chance against a righty, a 1-19. That 4 is good. And against a righty, Mays has got a 20. And we don't need to roll that one. That's just a straight meatball. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is hit deep to center. And Verton's going to run out of room. Mays absolutely crushed that one. That is a 2-run bomb by Say Hey Willie. And you knew sooner or later he was going to hit one. And he finally gets one there on the board. That's the first home run I think he's hit on the board in the season. It is now 8-3. Lasagna with the extra marinara. Oh, yeah. That's a straight mistake by Labine, and Mays just punishes him that one. Here's Cepeda. Cepeda is 0 for 3, but now it's an 8-3 ball game. And still nobody out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Labine will pitch. 4-1 against a righty, strikeout, but the 18 is high. Cepeda, 4-4, and that's a grounder to second base, handled by Mazeroski, out number 1. As the G-men try to get a little closer here. Alou is up next. He's 0 for 3, looking for his first hit. Labine will make the deal. And 2-3, error on a grounder. Alou, 5-3. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Mazeroski's error rating is an 8. That's a 5. He's going to pick it up. And for some reason, it's going to slip out of his hands and drop to the turf. And Alou is going to be safe at first. That will be an error on Mazeroski. E6. First error on the Pirates. They did have 2 errors in this game historically. So Alou gets the first on an error by Maz. Well, Maz, I know you hit 2 home runs, but you commit an error. Maybe Baines is still better than you. Well, maybe. I don't know. Out, right? Here's Brassard. Brassard is 0 for 1. Double play depth is called. He is the shortstop. Do I want to bring in a pinch hitter here? And the answer is I can't. I don't have any other shortstops, do I? No, I don't have any more shortstops. He has to hit. Okay. So Brassard is going to have to bat. I have no other shortstops on the bench. So Brassard, he's 1 for 2, though. Labine will go ahead and make the deal. 1-1, strikeout 4, gets Brassard easily, and that will be the second out. 2 outs now, and the batter is Bailey. He'll swing. Bailey is 1 for 3. Alou still on at first. Labine will make the pitch. 6-3, and against the lefty, that is a blank. Bailey will swing. 1-2. That ball is hit to center field. That is an 18 against the righty, though. That's a little too high. It's going to be a fly ball to center, and Verton will make the catch and retire the side. Would have been interesting if he didn't get it. 2 runs on 2 hits, a 2-run bomb by Say Hey Willie, and an error. 8-3 here after 8. We go to the top of the 9th. Pirates leading 8-3. Leading off for the Bucks will be Don Hoke. And we're going to see a new pitcher, Billy Odell, coming out of the game. 3 righties coming up for the Pirates. So the Giants will go to the bullpen. And they're going to have Sam Jones come out and pitch. 8 wins, 8 losses, a save, a 4.50 ERA. So here comes Sam Jones. Hoke the batter. He's 0 for 4, looking for his first hit. Jones with the pitch. 1-5, strikeout 6, and he got him. That's a nice strikeout for Jones. 1 down. Next up is Smith. Smith is 1 for 3, has a single and a walk. Jones with the pitch. 4-1, that's at the park. Candlestick. 4-1. That's going to be a base hit into center field with a possible double. That's a single stretch. Smith on his way to second. His base running rating is a 1. Center fielder, though, Mays has a -1 arm, which will make him an automatic 0, and Smith will hold it first instead. That will be a base hit. So Smith gets a single. That will bring up infield a double play depth. Baines 38.8 WAR, Maz 36. I know for what it's worth. I know about the WAR. I know about Maz's stats. Speaking of Mazeroski, he's up next. Mazeroski, though, having a killer night, made an error, but 2 home runs and a single. He had 13 home runs total in 61. But he gets 2 of them, those 13 tonight here. No strategy roll. Jones will make the pitch. Jones, 3-5, against the righty. Base hit right back up the middle. That will be a single. Smith, a base running rating of 1, will hold at second base. Mazeroski gets another hit. He is now 4 for 5. And if Mazeroski was a lefty, that would have been another shot at a home run. But Maz will get on base with a single. And now we'll see a pinch hitter for Labine, as the Pirates will go to the bench, and they're going to have Smokey Burgess come up and bat. Smokey Burgess. Come on, that's another great baseball name. 303 average, 12 homers, 52 RBIs. Burgess was the main Pirates catcher, although Hal Smith was catching in this game. But Burgess will pinch hit. Pitcher spot is 0 for 3 with a walk. 1 out. Bottom of the 9th inning, 8-3. Jones is trying to get this game pretty much over. Jones with the pitch. 3-2. Strikeout 17. No, Burgess did not strike out much. Burgess 1-6. Base hit to left field. That will be a single. Burgess gets a hit. Smith, however, very slow. Let's see. Base running rating of 1. Single to left field, although +2 will actually make it a 3. A 1-3. Smith will score, and he does not. He holds it third. So Burgess goes ahead and turns the merry-go-round around. After a strikeout, 3 straight singles, here comes Verton. Verton having a good game as well. Verton is 3 for 5, 2 singles, a double, and got an extra base on an error. Yeah, Hernandez 60 war. I know. Bases loaded. Jones will pitch to Verton here. Top of the 9th inning. Pirates looking to blow it wide open, although they have a 5-run lead. Infield is playing double play depth. They're just going to try. Well, actually, you know what? They're going to play in because a chance of double play is practically hard. They're going to play the infield in. Jones have a better chance of getting a double play home to first in this case. 6-2. Walk. 14. No. Jones does not walk in a run. Verton 1-5. It's a fly ball to center field. That's going to be caught by Mays. It's out number 2. Verton sacrifice fly rating of 3, and it will score Smith. Mazeroski, will he take third? Base running rating 3. It was hit to center, -2. Mays a -1, which will make it a -3. Mazeroski will hold at third, but Verton does get the sacrifice fly, and the Pirates now lead it 9-3. So that is a sacrifice fly to center. 2 outs now. And here comes Grote. Grote is 0 for 4, but he did walk. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. Jones continuing to pitch. Jones, 2-3. That is a blank. He is not tired. Grote, 1-2, and it's a ground ball to second base. Hiller will handle it, and he will toss it to first for the out. 1 run on 3 hits and a sacrifice fly. 9-3 in favor of the Bucks. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Pirates need a pitcher. As they go into the bottom of the 9th inning, they're not going to be stupid. They're going to go with their closer anyway, and that will be Roy Face. 6 wins, 12 losses, 17 saves, a 3.82 ERA. Face will come on to pitch for the Pirates. Pinch hitter coming up for Sam Jones. As the pitcher leads off here in the bottom of the 9th inning, it will be Jim Davenport leading off. So Jim Davenport will go up against Face. Actually, my bad, not Davenport. I'm sorry. He's a righty. Actually, it's a 9th inning. It could be anybody. It will be Stretch leading off. My bad. Stretch, Willie McCovey, 271 average, 18 homers, 50 RBIs. McCovey, Willie Mays wannabe, and he came pretty close. Face will pitch to McCovey to start the bottom of the 9th. Face with the pitch. 4-6. Home run result against the righty. McCovey needs a 19. That's a 5. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is at deep to center field, and that ball is gone. Home run, Stretch McCovey comes right off the bench and goes ahead and blasts that one over center field. As Face decided to pitch Stretch a meatball, that had the tomato sauce on it. That is lasagna. It's 9-4. So Willie McCovey goes ahead and gets himself a home run. Now a 9-4 game. What, did you expect a 1-2-3 closing inning at RJL Network? I kind of think not. Amalfitano will bat. He is 0 for 3. Face did have a 3.82 ERA, so I'm not surprised he gave up the homer here. But now a 9-4 game. Face with the pitch. 3-2. Error on a throw. Amalfitano 1-1, and that is going to be an infield single. It's an infield single to second. Mazeroski's error rating is an 8. Does he make a throwing error? No, he will not throw, and Amalfitano will get to first. That is an infield single, but no throwing error, as Amalfitano gets on base, and the batter will be Hiller. And the question is, will it be Hiller? Hiller batted .238. Do I have another second baseman? The answer is no. Hiller's going to bat. Although I could use Amalfitano at second and bring up Davenport for third. You know what? We're going to do just that. Or do I want to? No, I'll let Hiller bat. Actually, Hiller's what? He is 1 for 3? Nah. Hiller will bat. Hiller won't bat. Jim Davenport will come on to bat. .278 average, 12 homers, 65 RBIs. Davenport will bat, which means Amalfitano will move to second base, and Davenport will move to third if this game goes any further. Infield double play depth, 9-4. Bottom of the ninth, nobody out. Face trying to get through, trying to close this game out. Strategy rolls are off. Face 4-3. Walk 17. No. Davenport 4-1. It's a fly to left. That'll get caught by Skinner, and that's the first out. One down. Here comes Keane. Keane will bat, having a very good night. 3 for 4, 3 singles. Amalfitano holding on at first. Got good speed. Face will make the pitch. Face 6-5 against the righty. Strikeout plus 8. Got him. He gets Keane. That's a big K for Face, 2 away. And now the last chance for the Giants will be Say Hey Willie Mays. Mays, good night, 2 for 4, a double and a homer. 9-4 Pirates. Giants have a run in here in the bottom of the ninth. Face trying to close the game out. Fans here at Candlestick hoping that Say Hey Willie can hit another one. Face with the pitch. 1-5, strikeout 1, called strike 3 on Willie Mays. That's your game. Roy Face closes it out. The Pirates will beat the Giants tonight, 9-4. Stadium groans. One run on 2 hits for the Giants, but it will be a win for the Bucks, as Roy Face does the job there. A nice job by the Bucks tonight to get a win over the G-Men, 9-4. So they congratulate themselves on the field, and the Pirates will get their 28th win. Final line score coming up. For the Pirates, 9 runs on 15 hits and 1 error. For the Giants, 4 runs on 10 hits and 1 error. The winning pitcher, of course, is Harvey Haddix. Pitched a brilliant game today. He gets the win. Juan Marisol takes the loss. No save, but Labine and Face I will give credit for holds. So a big win for the Pirates here at the Candlestick Park. And they continue to play very good baseball. Yep, they will raise the Jolly Roger Absolutely. They're playing good baseball. This team could be very interesting in the postseason in a short series. 10-minute ticker coming up. Don't go away. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. We begin with June 9th, and the Los Angeles Angels start that day with a doubleheader against the Red Sox. Game 1, Angels 1832, and that's 5 runs. Red Sox 861 at 7 runs. Boston wins the first game. Game number 2, Angels 1236 and 5 runs. 5 runs again. Red Sox 1553, and that is 7 runs. Boston wins both games against the Angels. Cleveland at Detroit. More room here for my hand. Cleveland at Detroit. Indians 1241, and that's 5. Tigers 1362, and that is 8. The Tigers continue to own the American League. Kansas City and the Yankees. Athletics 414, that's 1. Yanks 2024, and that's 4. The Yankees will beat the A's. White Sox and the Senators in a doubleheader. Game 1, White Sox 523, and that's 2. Senators 731, and that is 3. They will win game 1. Game number 2, White Sox 842, and that is 4. Senators 825, that is 3, and they will split the twin bill. Milwaukee and the Cubs. Milwaukee, the Braves 1064, that is 8. Cubs 1042, that's 5. The Braves will win that game. Philadelphia and the Dodgers. Phillies 514, that's 1. Dodgers 1552, 7. Another win for the boys in blue. And of course, the Pirates beat the Giants 9-4. Reds and the Cardinals. Reds against Gibby. Reds 714, and that is 1. Gibson 621, and that is 2. And the Cardinals will beat the Reds on that one. On to June 10th, Minnesota at Baltimore. Minnesota 344, that's 4. Orioles 731, and that is 3. The Twins will beat the O's. Angels and the Red Sox. Angels 855, and that's 6. Red Sox 1533, and that's 5. They will not get that one. That will be a win for the Angels. Tribe and the Tigers. Indians 663, 7. Tigers 1413, that's 2. A win for the Tribe. Kansas City and the Yankees. Kansas City 363, and that is 6. They're going to beat Whitey Ford, though, 1925, and that is 5. The A's will beat the Yankees. White Sox and the Senators. The Chi Sox 1454, that's 7. Senators 036, that's 3. A win for the White Sox. Milwaukee and the Cubs. Milwaukee 1452, 6. The Cubs 844, 5. And a win for the Braves. Philadelphia and the Dodgers. Phillies 545, that is 4. The Dodgers 2031, and that is 5. That will be a win for the Dodgers. Pirates and the Giants. Pirates 5-34, and that's 3. Giants 15-22. That's 3 as well. We got a tie. Pirates roll a 4, -2 is 2. Giants roll a 4, -2 is 2. It's a tie, which means the Giants will win it. Reds and the Cardinals. Reds 9-46, and that's a 5. Cardinals 6-46, and that is also 5. They tie. Cincinnati 1 + 4 is 5. Cardinals 1 -1 is 0. This game belongs to the Reds. On to June 11th. Got a number of doubleheaders that day. White Sox at Baltimore doubleheader. White Sox 6-14. That's 1. Orioles 13-13, and that is 2. Wow, okay. The Orioles will win game 1. Game number 2, White Sox 6-41, and that is 4. Baltimore 7-65, that's 8, and the Orioles win both games on the White Sox. Minnesota at Boston doubleheader. Game 1, Minnesota 7-53, that is 6. Red Sox 10-13, 1. The Twins win the first one. Game number 2, Minnesota 18-64, and that is 10. The Red Sox 6-11, that is 0. And the Twins will take both games from Boston. Kansas City at Cleveland. Kansas City 20-31, and that is 5. Indians 15-34, and that is also 5. They have a tie. Kansas City rolls a 1, -1 is 0. Cleveland rolls a 5, and plus 0. They're going to win that game. They win game 1. Game number 2, Kansas City 8-42, and that is 4. Cleveland 16-42, and that is 6. As Mudcat gets another win, Cleveland will beat the A's twice. Washington at Detroit in a doubleheader. Almost everything's a doubleheader except a couple of games, a couple of teams. Washington and Detroit, game 1. Senators 17-24, and that is 4. Tigers 14-25, and that is also 4. They will tie. Washington, both teams roll a 1. Washington -1. Detroit 0. That will be a win for the Tigers in the game. Game number 2, Washington 9-44. That is a 5. Tigers 15-35, and that is also 5. They tie again. Washington rolls a 2, -1 is 1. Detroit rolls a 6. Plus 0 is 6, and that will be the Tigers win both games there. Angels and the Yankees in a doubleheader. Game 1, Angels 4-62, that's 6. Yankees 12-46, and that is also 6. They tie. Angels roll a 5, -2 is 3. Yankees roll a 3, plus 1 is 4. The Yankees will win that one. Game number 2, Angels roll a 6-41, and that is 4. Yankees 15-42, and that is 5. And so far, every doubleheader has been a sweep. Milwaukee against the Cubs in a doubleheader. Braves 11-43, 5 runs. Cubs 7-21. And that's 2 runs. The Braves win that one. Game number 2. Braves 17-52, and that is 7. Cubs 8-15, that's 2. And the Braves will sweep the Cubs. So as I said, again, every doubleheader has been a sweep. Philadelphia and the Dodgers Philadelphia facing the left arm of God. Philadelphia, 563, and that is 7. Koufax, 1251, and that's going to be 6. And looks like Koufax didn't have his best stuff there. The Phillies will win the game. Pirates and the Giants. Pirates, 1041, 4 runs. Giants, 1332, and that's also 4 runs. A lot of extra innings on the 11th. Pirates roll a 1, -2, -1. Giants roll a 4, -2 is 2. The Giants will win that game. Reds and the Cardinals now doubleheader. Game number 1. Reds, 844, and that is 5. Cardinals, 1131, and that's 4. The Reds win the first one. Game number 2, Reds, 1261, and that is 7. The Cardinals, 966, that is 10, and they will split a twin bill. No sweep there in the doubleheader. Wow, I think that's the first time I've seen that many sweeps in doubleheaders in one 10-minute ticker and FastScore. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be June 12th. We're going to Memorial Stadium. We'll once again see the Chicago White Sox, but they will be playing the Baltimore Orioles. Russ Kemmerer will go for the White Sox, and Billy Heft will go for the O's. Chi-Sox, O's, Kemmerer, Heft, be there or be square. Brian Patterson, Dave Little, Doug Hunt, DBIP, Philip Reynolds, Brian B., Cleed baseball fan, Dwayne Martz, Malbert's 20, Sports Time Machine, Utah Mike, Woodman 564, Joe Turney, John West. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Pirates go ahead and get a nice win on the Giants tonight. They get a 9-4 win at the Stick. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good one.